Hi, this is Steve Bradshaw, and this is channeled information from the soul's inner voice. What we will be looking at today is the mind, body, and soul alignment to peace. This is so important because we are so detached at the moment from our senses, from our body, from our mind, from our soul. We are being guided every day, but we are struggling because of the overload of negativity, the focus on that which is not fulfilling our lives, not keeping us flowing, not igniting us. So we're losing our passion, we're losing our creativity. A lot of people are suppressing their inabilities to shine, to be who they are, the pure energy, to be connected to all. So what I want to talk to you today is about bringing balance to your life. And so the mind that everybody is suppressing is trying to let go of all this resistance and blocks. We were born a pure energy. We were born this automatic flow of healing. We were born this machine that could pick up and explore and enjoy and learn. And this learning machine has been lost within us. The child within us is lost at the moment. So it's us resisting. The universe is bringing what we're putting out. The universe is bringing automatically the balance, the peace, the automatic healing. People who can really share in the experience. And so the mind is just bringing balance by trying to let go. So you're overthinking. It's just trying to get rid of quickly this negativity or these insecurities or your lessons that is trapped on the body, which is causing mayhem, and so it's stopping the mind from doing what it was born to do. You've got to imagine that the mind is just a machine, and when it's flowing right and when it's connected, it connects to the body, it connects to the soul, and it then becomes this pure connection, and so then it is at peace. And so if you're finding that your mind every morning is thinking more and more stuff and what you should do and how you're not perfect and all this lot, it's really is because that's what you're vibrating. That's what you're giving out. So what people do is they suppress this, they hold on to this. Rather than go with it and let it go and see the big picture and realise that this is just a resistance and blocks that you've created and that you're sabotaging your life, we tend to find that we're going against. So then the mind gets and the brain gets overwhelmed with all this stuff, and so then that's when the anxiety, when we're sad, when we're depressed, all these mental illnesses coming in, because it's the quickest way for the body to actually get rid of this stuff. But then we feel the pain of it, and we don't want to feel like that anymore, and we don't want to feel low. And so we hold on to it, we attach to it, we fear it, we start to create anxieties and situations. We try and control our life by, some people are being OCD and some people are trying to control people around them because they're not in control themselves. A lot of people are reflecting and blaming others, and so then the cycle starts to go. So once you know that the body is actually needing flow, you're made up of 75% water, so the body needs to flow. So to fix that, you have to flow. You have to do what ignites you, the passion, the creativity, the sharing. But what is happening is that we're sharing with those who are just giving us more problems and issues, because that's what we're vibrating. So the body is trying to fix itself. And so that's why when we hold on to stuff and stresses and worries and fears, the body tries to fix, and that's why it attracts that which will absorb this negativity. That's why a lot of the cases we are attracted to certain foods or situations that we can love, because they know that love neutralizes negativity. They know that food can absorb the actual negativity, and so then we start to get ourselves imbalanced. When you look that then the soul is trying to guide you to flow, to be balanced, to be what it is you want to be. And so we are not listening to the soul. The soul brings us, every person has got 5% information for you. Often there's messages all around you. When people raise their voice, when you learn after time that you start to see that, if your body's hurting, it could be like if it's the left hand side, it's love issues, or it's female issues on the right hand side. It can be male and material. So when you start to see that, like if your neck hurts, that could be that especially your shoulders, you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, or the worries that you have are starting to accumulate on your shoulders. So even your body is telling you of the issues, of the problems, of the situations, and we are so detaching from what will automatically heal us. We're so not getting into nature. We're not releasing these emotions in nature, or we're not attracting people that can help us. And so we have to start to bring the mind, body and soul as one. And that's why I've created a meditation. So see the link below of my meditation that will help you to realign and to understand that you are a pure energy, and that what you are putting out is really what you're vibrating back. So what you're vibrating and sharing with the world is coming back to you and around you. So we are seeing more injustice, we're seeing more pain, we're seeing more things that we're losing the sight of the beautiful in all. We're losing the sight of seeing the magic that's around us, the magic moments that we can create. So it's very important that your foundation is free. If you haven't got a good foundation, then you're coming from a place of lack, and so you're attracting lack. So we need to get all our senses correct. We need to get the mind and the body and the soul aligned. We need to be cleansing regular. We need to be cutting ties, emotional ties. We need to be understanding that negativity is just balancing the body, and positivity is balancing the body. And to try and really get into the automatic flow. Such words as happiness, wealthy, healthy, unconditional love. These are all the solutions to our problems, because we want and need, which is our human experience. We then, once we've understood that, we move on to being. So, if you want love in your life, you have to be love. Nobody's going to fulfill and come into your life and make you complete if you're not vibrating the beauty or the love in yourself. And so it stems from our inner self, and then you could then move on. So that's where you can become the unconditional love, where you love all things, because you no longer have no restrictions or problems or fears, because magic moments are happening all around us. So we have to. So if you want to be happy, the want and need to be happy is because you're coming from a place of lack of not being, a place that you don't feel happy. You're feeling sad, you're feeling depressed, you're feeling anxiety and all this lot. And so to be the solution, you have to be happiness. Now happiness comes when we're flowing in life, when we're enjoying life. But enjoyment only comes after you are already flowing. So just do things. Just do it and be guided by your soul on the way on how to do something. We're even frightened to try now. We're even frightened to take that first step, because of all the stuff that we know has happened to us. So your foundation is so important. So that's why I've created this meditation, so that you have got a good foundation, a good base, a good flow in life that will help you. You also got to understand that your environment that you live in is also part of your foundation. So bring nature into the home. Bring good energies into the home. Make your place not negative, so that you're not dumping your energies into your home. This is very important, because this is what's causing our problems. Our foundation is poor at the moment, because we're so worried about everything else that we're just tapping into lack more than opportunities and prosperity and everything. So the automatic flow comes after everything is balanced. When everything comes together, when in harmony, because doing what we're born to be, until you are which you are, then you can't allow the automatic flow. So find out what makes you tick, what you live for, because that is your part to play. Just being unconditional love, just being the energy, will then help your environment, your friends, your family, and everything. Because you will be igniting them to share on a soul-to-soul level or a oneness level, where we're not judging people, we're not blaming people. We're too busy flowing in the energy that brings joy to our life. So the automatic flow comes when you do what ignites you. So flowing in like creativity will bring you freedom, peace, sharing, living, enjoying, using your senses without resistance, surrendering to the flow of life. What will be, you know, going with the flow. That's another good statement I love. Because when you start to get into this automatic flow, it's like if you go down, you walk in nature, for the first 20 minutes your mind is overthinking, overgoing, because the nature is taking away these emotions. And then suddenly you get into the automatic flow. You get into the silence of the music. You get into the peace. And then everything then becomes tranquil. Then you can heal yourself. Then the automatic flow will heal you. You automatically will attract good things into your life. Problems will automatically go by the wayside. It seems like the lights are changing to help you out. You feel suddenly alive. You feel the joy of being in this automatic flow. And this is what can actually heal you. This is what can make you feel alive. And so when you realise that it's only the attachments to stuff, the fears, the worries and doubts that actually stops you, you're actually resisting and blocking yourself. You're actually stopping the flow of life coming. And so once you understand this, then just get back to the moment. And we're so busy thinking of the past and the future. But in this moment, we're ordering for the next moment. So find out how you feel in this moment. If you're not happy, if you're not enjoying, then you're not flowing. So create it. Be happy in this moment. Just feel the joy of you being who you are. Appreciate who you are. Think of all the good things that you've done and achieved and everything like that. And once you start that, then suddenly you've let go of all these problems and fears, and suddenly you appreciate who you are, and you have gratitude to who you are, and then suddenly you start to flow a bit better. And then you start to look to doing stuff that makes you flow more. And suddenly then you're starting to attract what it is. And suddenly then you realise that everything is relevant to the journey. So good things, bad things, they're all relevant, but the good always comes out. The automatic flow always comes out. The pure energy always comes out of these situations. Just because you come to an end of a road and you think, oh my God, there's a big block there, that's it, I can't. You then maybe missed the little turning before, or the other path that you could have taken, because you were so focused that, oh my God, there's a block in my life, or there's a problem in my life, and you attach to it, and then you attract other people, and you see other people, injustice, and now they're having a bad life, and da-da-da. Or you can see that people are having a better life. But that's just an illusion, because we all have our problems and issues. And so once you understand that, you realise then that you have to be the solution, not the problem. By attaching, you become part of the problem. You're feeding the problem. You're actually helping the problem. And so once you understand this, you can then stop the brain from... A little trick I used to do was, just to switch my brain off, would be I'd ask the brain to bring me peace, or I'd ask my brain to focus on the nothing that was part of everything. Because like the silence in the music, the silence makes the music and then gives you the ability to create the music. And so when you understand that by surrendering to the flow, or surrendering as well, you can open up a whole new world for yourself. You just got to see life as we're creating hurdles. And we just need to get over those hurdles. But the hurdles can be taken away if we're in the automatic flow. And so this is when you start to enjoy every part of your life. Yes, we're going to have sadness, but sadness is so that you can realise the happy times are even better, you know. You have to be sad to let go of the illnesses that's stopping you from flowing, to allow the happiness to come in. So the soul is always working for us. It's always igniting us. It's always showing us. But it's up to us whether we want to take that on board, whether we want to go with it. You know, you could see something amazing maybe on TV or in a film or anything like that and think, oh, you know, that's what I would like. But then you start to let the brain in, oh no, but I can't have that because that relationship broke down, or this, that and the other. And then before you know it, you've talked yourself out of the opportunity to flow again, to be the automatic flow, to enjoy life. So once you understand that everything is important, and it's only us resisting the opportunity to let go, to be free, to enjoy life, to be happy, to find what we want out of life, to be who we are. So when you do what you love, or who you are, so I love communicating, I love sharing, I love igniting people, I love to see the passion in people, you know. So I find my work can do that. And then I feel at peace. And if you attract people who say, oh, well, no, why are you doing that? That's ridiculous, that's not bringing any money in, this, that and the other. You'll find that you won't attract those sort of people. And you'll start to get with people who are like-minded. Okay, so it's really about you're evolving every day. So what you want now, you'll not want tomorrow. What you learn today, you'll learn something new. And so we're always evolving. We're always igniting. So enlightenment really is to enlighten others or to enlighten yourself. To eventually then becoming the oneness, or to becoming the automatic flow, or to becoming peace in your life. And so whatever you do is the part that you play, and the part to enjoyment. But you have to make sure your foundation is good. You have to make sure that you have a good energy to start off with. Just be happy. You don't have to attach it to anything. You just can feel the energy of being happy. And then your whole body gets involved. Because then your belly feels happy, and your mind feels happy, and the soul is happy, and all of a sudden you start to align, and then you allow the automatic flow of healing in. You become happiness then. You become the solution. You become what it is that you were born to be. We start from 0 to 7. We have this journey of pure energy already tapped into the pure energy, tapped into the whole universe. And then from 7 onwards, we start our programming that we put in childhood, we put forward to learn, to experience. And so suddenly the journey is just about the experience. It's not about the destination. It's about how you perceive the journey. If you're not even going to take the first step, then there is no journey. If you're not going to enjoy the journey, then you're going to find that problems and solutions become major. They become resistance and blocks and sabotage in your life. And then you start to blame other people for what you have created. But it's your vibration that creates your reality. It's your thoughts that create what the next moment's going to be, or what you're going to attract. The universe is working with you to bring balance. So if you're going to ignite the pure energy or the neutral energy that's within you by attaching negativity to it, then you're going to only attract negativity. So please do try my meditation. Please subscribe for more challenging information that will help you on your spiritual journey, will help you to understand that we are all have the ability to tap into the universe. We all have the ability to learn from the universe. And this is the most amazing experience. But we have to bring our body, our mind and our soul as one to be able to receive this information. We get it odd times coming out of nowhere. Oh, I must do that, I must ring that, I must do that. These are messages all around us. People will say a word, or they will tell you stuff that you've been thinking about, or you've been worrying about, or who to speak to, or places to go. Just go with the flow and enjoy the journey. And then suddenly the journey doesn't seem so bad. And even the blips in the road, or the blockages, or the street being closed, you'll know that it's just for a reason. It's just guiding you back onto a different way, or the path that you have chosen before you came here. One thing I tried once was that I had to go and do some healing. It was about a 2-hour drive. I didn't have no money on me. I had enough for petrol, but I had the LPG type petrol, so I couldn't go to a normal garage because I didn't have enough money. But I had enough money in the LPG, so I travelled all the way to Weston-super-Mares, met some absolutely amazing people. But I was so frightened that I couldn't see the garage. And so the garage that I knew that I needed to stop at was actually closed. And so then I went into a panic. But then I thought to myself, well, why would I choose this journey? Why would I choose this path? Why would I go to Weston-super-Mare to help people if I couldn't get back? And then it came to me that I thought, well, I've already chosen this path. I've already travelled. I'm already going to be safe getting home. I wouldn't do that to myself. And then suddenly I remembered an LPG garage that I'd forgotten about. And so this is what I'm saying to you. We're so stuck in the fear and the worries and doubts that we don't see the beauty in all, or we don't see the opportunities, or we don't see. And so do my meditation, and suddenly you'll start to see the world is different. As the illusion comes down, you'll start to get more connected and understand that the world is working for us, not against us. And it's only that we've started to focus on that which is separating the mind, the body and the soul because of too much negativity being held on to. Good luck on your journey. I hope you join me more for the spiritual journey and the insights and the channeling that I will share with you. Thank you for listening.